All right, all right, all right. We're back. So, this will be my last live session before finally having my surgery tomorrow morning. It is currently 10 minutes to 5 p.m. in Belgium as I'm doing this live. And I have to report to the hospital tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Sober, no food, no water, sober stomach. And finally, I'll be getting my long-awaited surgery, man. But before we do that, I wanted to do another Ask Me Anything. I hope I'm not immobilized for too long after the surgery. We shall see. We shall see. In the meantime, you guys get to basically ask me whatever is on your mind. Ask me whatever you need help with, what you need my perspective on. I have to say sorry that I haven't been online lately because I've been working with my clients. After my video sessions with clients, I do so. But if I don't, I can't do it. So that's why. Anyway, though, we got 9 people in here. Don't be shy. Something wrong with the chat box? Type ahead, go ahead, ask me anything. That's the drill. Whatever you want to know, I'll be here for a good 30 minutes. Jack Gregory, you're an inspiration. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. I want to say welcome to all of the new people on my channel as well. Quite recently, I had a video climbing the ranks, a video called being unattractive as a disability. It's a video from like a year ago. And all of a sudden, YouTube isn't pushing it. So shout out to YouTube, man, for promoting your boy. So for the people who are new to my channel, you're going to ask me a bunch of questions about my current condition. I have a open hole here. This is basically a hole in my chin where just pus comes out. I have a hole here where more pus comes out. It's been an infection for months now. And tomorrow we're going to resolve the issue, hopefully. Are you excited? I'm very excited, very happy to finally get it done. Due to COVID, it's been hard getting an actual date because hospitals are overrun. But yeah, I got my COVID test yesterday, tested negative, obviously. Tomorrow it's go time. Is this your last surgery for now? No. I don't think so. It'll be the last one it'll be the last one this summer, but then later on in the year I'll be having more surgery. So you can't get a surgery. Well, finally now I can. Donna Coleman, stay strong, okay? You're an amazing person. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. I haven't seen your name around here, so I'm going to assume that you're new. Thank you very much. You're an inspiration. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. That's really nice of you to say. So, guys, in this format, for those who are new, you can ask me anything, and I'm going to answer. In the meantime, what I do is I also coach people. So I help people who have confidence issues, people who are depressed, suffer from anxiety, people who have a hard time getting over a breakup, or just are stuck in life and need someone to mentor them. You can email me at lorenz.dries@gmail.com. That's my email address. And you can hire me to help you with those issues. Providing advice will get you right back on track. It's raining here in Belgium, but I don't care because the sun is shining in my heart, man. I was telling my girlfriend yesterday, I said, it's so funny. Every person I know, they always dread surgeries. They dread when they have to go into surgery. They dread, like, they're scared. For me, anytime I've had a surgery in my life, it's like, yes, finally, because it signifies improvement and progress usually. I know it doesn't look that bad right now, but these 2 holes have just been pouring out with pus. It's absolutely disgusting. My clothes get dirty all the time. You can't tell. Let me put it like All of this is just dirty with pus leaking. It's dried up pus. I know it's disgusting, but what can I do? Um, Not to mention my poor girlfriend, man. She has to look at this all day. It's been hurting to eat. I haven't trained. I haven't lifted weights in over a month. Guys, can you imagine? Like, I live in the gym and I haven't been able to train. I simply don't have the energy for it. So I understand right now I will look very positive and happy, but trust me, it's been challenging. It's been challenging. It's been a very hard time. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, if you talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. So I can't be on here sitting crying and complaining if I'm telling all of you guys to always keep up the positive mindset. What's up, Brali? Austria too. It will rain for a week. I plan on going to Austria this summer. Andrew, as an American expat living abroad for 5 years, I think America has a very fake, unauthentic social culture. Your thoughts? I mean, yeah, that's pretty much, dude. America, the United States of America, is an experiment. At the end of the day, it's an experiment, and there is definitely something to be said. Oh, look who we have here, a Peruvian intruder. Dame un besito. He's cooking some delicious food. Yeah, it's good, eh? Molina, the surgery's tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, in less than 12 hours, actually. So yeah, American culture, very fake, unauthentic. I mean, kind of is. It kind of is, man. There's a lot of theatrics going on, and everything and everyone is marketed and branded to death. What makes you keep going all day, Jack Gregory? Honestly, man, I'm just a rational person. Like, what is the alternative to progressing and being positive and trying? What can you do, really? Cry, give up, and then what? This is it, guys. Like, at the end of the day, this is life. This is all we got. We got one ride. I mean, if I quit, then what's gonna happen? The universe doesn't give a fuck about my issues, my surgeries, my defects. If I quit on myself, the only person that I'm punishing is myself. Too many people wallow in self pity, expecting the sky to open up and someone to be like, "You have suffered enough. Now you will stop suffering." No. If I stop, if I go and sit in a corner and cry, I'm going to die in that corner, period. And so will you. You have to save yourself. You have to drag yourself out of that dark position. You have to crawl out of that pit. Aiden, let's meet. I don't know yet where I'll be, but I'll let you know by the time. I'll keep you updated. Hope it goes well. Thank you, Melina. Do you believe in reincarnation? I have no evidence, no proof whatsoever, no reason to believe in reincarnation. I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that bet. Oh, Spencer Lastina. Shout out to one of my favorite clients, one of my longest clients, Spencer Lastina, best photographer in Chicago. Sorry, man, video maker. Can't believe I said photographer. Videographer. Dude, if you want your wedding to be filmed in 4K with the best effects on the market, Spencer Lastina is your guy. I've been working with him for over a year now. So shout out to him, one of my favorite clients. It's a blessing, man, when your clients can become your friends. So I got the best job in the world. So yeah, I do not believe in reincarnation. I just don't believe. I'm not ready to take that gamble. It's like, let me gamble that I can come back, dude. And honestly, I'm 6'4". Like, I got two eyes that work, two legs that work. Yeah, my face is fucked up, but I still feel pretty good about the situation, the cards that I've been dealt. So let's keep it rolling, right? Let's keep it rolling. CD de Savoy. Bonjour, mon ami. J'espère que tu as un bien jour. Un bien jour? Oui, je pense que si. Je pense que oui. Don't quit, keep going. Thank you, man. chiming in to wish you good luck for the surgery. Thank you, Snap there. Appreciate that, buddy. This too won't last. This too shall pass. I'm gonna launch an absolutely epic vlog series. It's gonna be called "Take It on the Chin." You like that title? Take it on the chin. And I'm just gonna document, man, the rise of the ginger phoenix from the ashes. We're gonna document the journey from being down and out, from being cut off, from looking like Freddy Krueger's love child with Frankenstein's monster, to yet again an incredible Viking physique. Like I said, right now my physique is shit. Haven't trained in weeks. I'm shriveled up, skinny, but comeback season is upon us. So make sure to hit the notification bell so you can watch those videos, man. You like that title, Emily? Me too. What procedure are you having done? Kaiser Souza. So basically, they're going to be cutting open the inside of my jaw. They're going to take out this plate that's in there right now. They're going to readjust the inside of my jaw. They're going to put something on that plate, make it bigger, and put it back in. That's as easy as I can explain it. Andrew Driggs. On the flip side, what are some countries where the social culture is very real and authentic? I mean, human beings are flawed by design. We're socially flawed by design, so authentic is very subjective. I don't believe there is no such thing as the perfect society. It's all pros and cons. Like when I went to live in Scandinavia for the first time, I was like, oh, this is heaven on earth. They're so polite, they're so correct, it's so safe here, they got it all figured out. Yeah, well, the thing about Scandinavians is they're introverted than a motherfucker and they know exactly what to say, so they're never going to tell you what they think. So something that I like about Americans is they'll let you know what's up. Like you can run into a racist hillbilly, but at least they'll be honest enough to tell you he's racist. What you see is what you get. Scandinavia, you got all these people that talk the talk and say all the right things, and then when you're in, you finally find out they're actually racist and stuff like that. So I haven't found the country or the culture that is perfect. It doesn't exist. I'm in Belgium. I'm a Belgian person. We have a lot of flaws as well. Pros and cons, like every other culture, man, at the end of the day. C'est de savoir. Merci. Oui. Très bien. Je n'ai pas parlé français pour très longtemps, donc maintenant c'est très dur pour moi pour hablar français. That's not even true, that's Spanish. How do you say talking in French? Pour parler français, of course. Connor Cox. Do you believe there is at least something after death? Do you think it's eternal blackness and unawareness? Honestly, man, to keep it all the way real with you, we're pigeons that evolved, man. Like we just happen to be the race that got the furthest. But do you think pigeons go to heaven? Do you think flies go to heaven? Do you think mice are reincarnated? I bet you don't think they do. So why would we? We just got big egos, man. Humans got these big ass egos. We love to believe that we're special, like we're so unique. There has to have been a great creator up in the sky who made us this way. Not really. Sorry, that's not what I believe. Valhalla is real. Sure. Eastern Europeans and Russians seem very real and authentic. Russians? Hey man, let me tell you something about Russia. You get caught on the wrong street corner, looking too feminine as a guy, you get stomped out. Russia should be the last culture to be praised as the way to go. Not to bash on them, but they have this old sexist mentality. A lot of women still get beat up by their husbands in Russia, man. There is definitely a very toxic anti-gay culture there. Yeah, Russia should never be named as how it should be, all right? So let's get that out the way. And Eastern European as a whole, man, nah. Go to Poland, man. Go to Bulgaria and all those countries. Like they're not that progressive. Hate to break it to you. There is no such thing as a perfect society or a perfect people. Did you sell your ETH last week? No, buddy. Nope, I'm into red heavy, but I'm holding for the long term, so fuck it. How many languages do you speak? Ik spreek Nederlands, ik spreek Deutsch, I speak English, je parle français, y hablo español, papito, como quieres, 5 languages coming at your head top. Wishing you all the best for the surgery, thank you. Tutorial slave. Due to a red loss, I've grown numb to almost everything. No interest in dating. A hollow pit in my stomach, although I donated a lot to save dogs and delayed intuition and attack on my school just to take me out. The weirdest thing is I don't even want to remedy that state of mind any longer. So basically what you're telling me is you're depressed by choice and you like it and you don't want to change. So where's the question? Tutorial slave. If that's what, that's what the reality that you prefer, it is what it is. I do feel when I read your comment, there's an underlying tone of like, I get the perception that somehow you are expecting your suffering to amount to something, like your suffering is gonna somehow present a catharsis, some type of, grand enlightenment, and that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Like you're suffering. Buddha suffered for what was it, 7 years, 9 years? And then he realized, oh shit. So for those who don't know the story about Buddha was a prince, right? He lived in his castle. He got everything he wanted, all the food, all the women in the world, all the pleasure. And then one day, he snuck outside the castle walls and saw, the world is fucked up. People are suffering. People are dying. This is not fair. I'm inside living my royal life, but outside it sucks. This is not fair. So then he basically condemned himself to suffering and living like a poor bastard for like 7 years or 9 years, whatever the time it may have been, only to realize in the end that his suffering had amounted to absolutely nothing. The moral of the story is, you suffering, you feeling bad is not doing anything. Stars on Mars, Godspeed for your surgery, how's your shoulder? Resting the shoulder, getting scans taken on Friday. So first things first, I'm gonna get cut open like a fish tomorrow. By the way, guys, let's get some thumbs up going. This is live and direct. This is not CGI. This is not a green screen, even though that's a green wall. The Viking is talking live. All right? So let's get some love, man. I understand you ain't got money to tip me some super chat. I get it, we're in a pandemic. But that thumb don't cost nada. Is there a limit to multiculturalism? Can we be too mixed up? No. How are you going to limit it? You're going to build a wall? You're going to start forbidding people to mate with people who are not the same color? There's no limit, man. This is how it was going to go every fucking time, every scenario. There is no limit to it. I know there's a lot of white people scared to death because we're being overtaken by blackies, whatever. It's like, deal with it. It is what it is. We're gonna be like that for eternity. Like we're just gonna grow into this one, melting pot of cultures and skin colors, and that's as we should. So no, there can never be too much multiculturalism. It doesn't make sense that just because you were born somewhere in a geographical location, you somehow have more right to a good life than someone that was born in a poverty-struck country. That doesn't make sense. Sorry. If you grew up poor with no means, no education, no food, you would migrate to somewhere better. Like, it's so easy to judge from your ivory tower of wealth. Are you nervous? You're moving back and forth. I'm not moving back and forth. What do you mean? You mean my head? I'm not nervous at all, man. I'm hyped. Depression is kind of like a safety blanket. Exactly. Depression is something that feels good. It's something that feels comfortable, something that feels great. A lot of people wallow in depression. They love it. They love that feeling. interesting interpretation, but I don't even crave any sort of worldly philosophical gratification. So what do you crave then, tutorial slave? What do you want? What is Iceland authentic? I'm from America, and I want to get far away from politics as possible, along with a place without mosquitoes and wasps. Um, yeah, man, Iceland is cool, but it's also cool in the sense that people are not going to be as chatty patty as American people. So it is what it is. You're not gonna. Iceland people has Iceland has a lot of Iceland people living there, and they're not American. So be prepared for that. And you're gonna have a lot of darkness, a lot of cold days. You're gonna have 2 months of summer and 10 months of winter. If that's cool with you, go for it. What about terror from multicultural? I mean, I don't think terror comes from multicultural. Terror comes from individuals who are fucked up and want to see the world burn. Catholic Church also caused a lot of terror, a lot of rapes, a lot of murders. So you can blame Islam, you can blame the church. It's just people at the end of the day. People using something in the name of something to get away with their bullshit. Francesco, why was Trump's wall a bad idea if countries should have the right to regulate immigration? Because a wall doesn't stop shit. A wall doesn't do anything. It's just something like you can use in a political propaganda campaign. We're going to build the wall. It sounds great, but it doesn't really solve anything. Andrew, Lorenz, have you been to Africa? Africa is real as fuck. I've been to countries close to Africa. What do you mean by real as fuck? Your hair looks good today. Thank you, Francesco. Is the average Belgian better educated than the average American? Of course, by a landslide. Of course. Spaghetti. I agree we should be more understandable to migrants from poor countries that win more out of life. I'm very introverted. Iceland sounds like my cup of tea. Then do it. Go. Did you watch ESC? Nope. What is your purpose in making YouTube videos? Two things. I want to ignite people with a spark of change. I want people who feel ugly, people who feel like they're not good enough, people who feel like life has dealt them shitty cards. I want them to look at me as a beacon of hope. Someone that basically lost it all, ended up in a really bad situation, and I turned it around and I made it work for me. I never wanted to be a YouTuber. I never wanted to make YouTube videos. But I was walking in the streets. I noticed everyone staring at me, everyone looking at me, everyone pointing at me. And I said, I got to somehow convert this energy into something positive instead of me getting angry at them. So if I'm getting real life views, I'm sure as hell going to get a lot of internet views. My face in the thumbnail is going to work. So that's what I did. That's why we're here today. That's my purpose. I want to make cancer the best thing that has ever happened to me. That's my end goal. For me to look back on my life and say, I'm grateful that I had cancer twice because it pushed me to a level that I could never have reached had I not gone through this hardship. Good energy doesn't exist. Bad energy doesn't exist. It's just energy. Learn to master that and learn to use it to your advantage. I'm literally monetizing my drama, my pain, my everything, my fucked up face. I'm monetizing it for change, for positivity, to help people, turn it around. By the way, guys, if you want to know more about this, about my philosophy, if you want me to coach you privately, you can hire me. This is my email, lorenz.reese@gmail.com. I'm Lorenz. Pleased to meet you. Yes. Good luck on the surgery. Cheers, Hope. I appreciate that, girl. Are you expecting your audience to forget about your DNA test? No, Francesco, it's still in the works. But I have a sponsor for that video, so I'm waiting for the sponsor to come through so I can do that. But I took a DNA test because there's people like Francesco who have asked me, are you a real Viking? And I'm going to be sharing those results soon. And I'll be completely honest. But until I do, I'm not going to give you the answer yet. But yes, I will be posting the answer to the question, are you a real Viking? Are you aware that Israel did 9/11? We're not going to get into 9/11 today. I've already gone on record many times and said that I completely believe, I don't believe the official 9/11 story. So it's not that I'm anti-conspiracy at all, but that's not the topic of today. I really like how you make a good thing out of a bad thing. See it as a lesson. It's like you got dealt rotten lemons and you made some dope lemonade out of it. That's the whole purpose of the book, man. So for those who don't know, I'm writing a book. It's called The Rotten Lemons, and it's derived from the saying, "When life gives you lemonade, you no, sorry. When life gives you lemon, you make. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. But what do you do when life gives you rotten lemons?" That's what the book is about. When will my book release? Still writing it, still writing it. So I can't release it until it's done. Hopefully this year then, but it's not done. When talking to someone, how can you tell how well educated that person is? The use of language, the level of articulation, the eyes give away a lot of the intelligence. That's not education, that's just overall intelligence. But I would say in general, like, you can tell, man, when someone is educated, you just feel it out. Like, if, if you're talking about serious topics, and for example, we're talking about something, and I bring up, let's say, I bring up Peru, and someone's like, Peru, is that Asia? You know? So all right, so you have no basic geographical knowledge, so stuff like that. Stars on Mars. I missed your reply. What did you say? To which question? I'm excited to buy it when it releases. Thank you, Spaghetti Carbonara. Thank you, Yukiru. You're asking why Africa is real as fuck. Come on, places like Kenya are the most real because closer to nature and land and no fake artificial bullshit. Okay, if that's your definition of real, sure, yeah, it's real. I mean, the trees in Belgium are also real. I definitely don't think that we should glorify African culture, though. There's a lot of genocide going on over there, a lot of women's rights being violated, very poor education, a lot of internal struggle, a lot of opportunism, um, a lot of lack of development where there's great opportunity. So, yeah, there's reasons for that, but at the same time, yeah. I wish you the best of luck for your surgery and ask how your shoulder is. So my shoulder feels okay, but I need more I need to get some scans taken to see what's up. My point is, guys, and I don't mean to single out Africa. There is no such thing as a perfect society. They all have their flaws. America has its fucked up sides, but so does Africa. Like, it's not like because Africa is poor that somehow they're better. Like, no, they also have a lot of fucked up things in their culture, as does European culture, as does Russian culture, as does South American culture. They're just people. People are people, no matter what color, race, sexuality. People are flawed by design. You do legs and pull only, dude. I haven't been to a real gym in over a year. Like, I've just been basically doing. I've been doing bench presses, deadlifts, bicep curls and rows and pull-ups and leg raises. Look up witches burned alive in Kenya. Yeah, I don't gotta look it up. I already know what's up. What do you think about crypto apps? Um, what do I think about crypto apps? Technology, evolution? No, I don't really have an opinion on it. That's the future. And I believe in that for sure. I have no real opinion on that. As you guys know, I invest in crypto myself. So I'm very pro crypto. I'm a big believer. I still got my Ethereum, even though it crashed. So just holding on. Slavery still exists in Africa, the last I read about. I'm sure it does. And it does in Asia as well. That's why I always say, like, America, the US gets a lot of hate, but it's like, I think we're quite lucky that they're the ones running things in this world of ours. Like, they're definitely the worst of multiple evils, in my opinion. I mean, apps to buy crypto instead of having them yourself. You mean like Binance? Would you consider that a crypto app? I mean, I think they're necessary, right? I had a PR series on the bench the other day. Nice, man. Getting stronger. That's big weight. 85 for 7 is great, man. You're killing it, Stars on Mars. Killing it up there in Sweden. All right, guys. We're about 30 minutes in. I'm about to be out. I don't believe you want all races to be mixed out. Why not? I don't care. Dude, I date, my girlfriend is Peruvian. So we're not even the same. I'm mixing races. So I think I would be a hypocrite, right? If I was concerned about that. I don't think that's even something to be worried about. People are people, man. Color doesn't matter. Like that's just something and that's something that's gonna disappear with time as well. Um, that's like, yeah, we have a lot of people with old school mentalities alive still, but they're all gonna die. All right, so listen, guys, one more time. If you're looking to hire me, if you're looking to turn your life around, get out of the depression, lose weight, stop feeling ugly. If you're feeling insecure, you don't want to go outside, you feel like you're stuck in life, you need a spark of change, I'm your guy. Pleased to meet you. My name is Lorenz. This is my email, lorenz.reach@gmail.com. Send me an email. We can make this thing happen. Thank you all. Thank you all for the well wishes for my surgery. I'm going to go in and kill it like a champ. And once again, we shall rise from the ashes like we always do. I love you all, guys. Thank you. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.